Howdy again everyone, and today I'll be testing out the new Brightin Star 9mm f5.6 lens for full frame cameras. That's right, full frame. This is a rectilinear extreme wide angle optic which can be found for about $480 and is available for Sony E, Canon RF, Nikon Z and L-mount mirrorless cameras. I'd like to thank Brightin Star for sending me a copy of this lens for evaluation, although as usual this is a totally independent review. And it will also be a much shorter review than usual because, short of a couple of important differences, this is basically the same lens as the new 7 Artisans 9mm f5.6 full frame optic, which I tested a little while ago. I'll be mentioning those differences in a moment, but for the lowdown on this Brightin Star lens, check out my review of the 7 Artisans model. There's a link in the description below. I tested this Brightin Star lens and it had a virtually identical body and build quality, even down to the etched writing and hyperfocal markings on the side, the same lens cap, even the same screws holding it all together in the same places. But more important, as you can see here from the published charts from both companies, it has the same optics, and that bore itself out in my tests also. Same sharpness, same low distortion, same low coma, same 10-point sun stars, same minimum focus distance, same everything optically. Don't ask me why they're the same lens. I don't know, I didn't want to know, and I didn't ask. But basically, this lens, like the 7 Artisans version, is excellent. It really took me by surprise how sharp and useful the optic is, not to mention how unbelievably wide. 9mm on a full frame camera really is spectacular. But there are a couple of differences between the two lenses that I should definitely point out. Firstly, the Brightin Star lens has a bonus feature in that it can accept screw-in 34mm filters in the rear camera mount. I think this is brilliant. In fact, my copy of the lens even came with its own ND1000 10-stop ND filter. It was quite a sharp one too, but with a slightly blue colour tint to it. On such a ridiculously wide-angle lens, this is an easy way to slow down your shutter speeds for creative effect. Nice. I've only ever seen this exact feature, a screw-in rear filter, once before in the Venus Optics Laowa 10-18mm full-frame lens, and it enabled me to get some beautiful images. A word of warning though, don't try and put a polarizing filter in there. It'll be too big and may cause mechanical issues, and the polarizing effect won't even work because you'll be screwing the filter in the wrong way round. And the second difference, well, in some places the 7 Artisans lens is a little less expensive. I had a look online today, and in some places I found a £20 or about $25 price difference. Whether that stays the case or not, I don't know. So those are the only differences I could find. Honestly, the Brightin Star lens allows for ND filters, which for someone like me is actually a great feature. But if you're not interested in that, then you might be able to save a little money with the 7 Artisans lens. Again, check out my review of the 7 Artisans lens in the description below for all the details of what this fantastic lens can do. And in the meantime, God bless you guys, keep shooting everyone, and stay happy.